Hi everybody, this is Kelly, also known on Twitter as Kelly in 1977. And I am posting this video to help anybody who has this PS Vita. I bought this a year and a half ago, and I have always had a problem with the charging. And at first, let me find the, this is what the cord looks like. And you are supposed to put it in this way. And that is where it goes. Sorry, my phone does not like this angle. I've watched many videos last night about it. I had this device fully charged 2 months ago, and I play 3 games on it. A free game from the App Store that no longer has online service. It's a puzzle game. And I play this puzzle game matching because it's good for my memory. I was told to play a game like this once in a while. I also play Final Fantasy World and Silent Hill Book of Memories. That was actually the reason why I bought this device. I wanted to play the Final Fantasy on a handheld, and I wanted to finally see what this only Silent Hill game was. I do like the game. I got about 12 hours into it. Again, I've had it for a year and a half, so it's not something I sit there and play constantly. 2 months ago, fully charged. Made sure it was off. Dust it every week. As I dust the house, I dust my systems every week. Computer, everything. Wouldn't turn on. I go and I try to charge it, and it either would not charge or it would not stay charged. Now, when I first got it, I thought maybe a young person had this device and they didn't understand that once it's plugged in, you can't rip it out by the cord. My nieces and nephews always did that, and I would tell them, no, you can't do that. You're going to break it. So I never really bought them anything expensive. And when I do put it in, it does like wiggle a little bit. You can move it around. So I thought maybe that was the problem. Now I'm looking at, and I couldn't sleep. So this is now, 1 in the morning. And I decided to try to charge it at 6 o'clock at night. Still too weak to turn on. So what people don't understand about the light system, right here there'll be a light when you're charging it. If you plug it fully charged, you plug it in and it doesn't do anything and it stays like this and it's fully charged. If it starts to blink on and off, the orange, that means there's not enough juice to turn it on. It has to be at least 15%, just like your cell phone, to turn on. If it's a solid orange, it means it's in the process of charging and you can turn it on and use it plugged in. Okay, so now I understand what the light is. Can't understand why I can't get it to do anything. So I watched a video of a guy who did a recording, and he's showing us the problem, and it's not keeping charge, it's not turning on. A huge video on it. And then he put that video on pause, and he decided, I'm going to try one more thing. So he called customer service. They told him, this was about 4 years ago, they told him that if he wanted to pay $130, they would try to figure out what the problem was, but no guarantee. So he only paid $100 for it 4 years ago. I don't know where he got it from. So he used 44. It's an oil that you use for like car doors and squeaks and stuff like that. I would not recommend this, but he put it into the charger and he used a Q-tip and he let it dry overnight, and it has worked ever since. And he added the new footage as well to prove this. So I started to think about it. There's a lot of dust here. The design of this is not the best. So, you know, maybe he's on to something. So I blew in it 4 times. I had to. And I blew into the charger 4 times. And finally, I blew into it twice. Didn't do anything. I took it apart. I blew into it again. Finally, it was charging. And, you know, I went and I sat down. I have a Switch. So I played some Pokemon Sword. And every 30 minutes I was getting up to check it. It was keeping charge. So, I did this a couple of times, and then finally I decided to wiggle the cord because I wanted to know if there was actually something wrong with the cord or not. Not a problem. Did not go off. It fully charged. So what I did was when I was able to turn it on, I turned it on. I saw that it was charging. I turned it back off. I turned it on in safe mode. And all you do for that is you hold the power. This is called the SPS button. And it doesn't matter. You can do the R button or you can do the plus volume. And it took me 20 seconds. It can take people 10 seconds. And it will go into safe mode. And you will get 6 options. The first option in safe mode is to restart the system. I did that as well. And I left it on while it charged. I did not have a problem. And I will turn it on. And it is working. Fully charged. It's hard to do with one hand and turn it back off. But I will show you. That is the Final Fantasy world. These are the games that I do have on here. Oh, I forgot. I got the Harvest Moon, Hero, Leaf Town, free games. That one. And there's my Silent Hill Book of Memories. So if you're having a problem with the charging, I would recommend blowing into it a few times or buying the air cans for electronics and just maybe once a month do that. For kickers, because this is a PS device, Nintendo, Switch, PS is a partner of now. The charger here is a lot different than this little piece of crap. So that's a big difference. Also, this charger for the Switch is a lot different. So this is just to help people who may be having that issue. When I call customer service for the PlayStation, and that's the charger button there, which is a lot different. They told me, of course, you know, they no longer make the PS Vita. There's not much that they can do to help me. But if I know anything about systems, I can take off the back. They said it's 8 screws. You remove the battery, which can drain if you do not charge it when it's fully dead. That was another tip they gave me. Make sure it's fully dead, then charge it, because you can break the battery. We do not sell the batteries. We have never sold the batteries. But, so they said turn it over. There's a couple of screws here. There's a couple of screws on the side. Remove the battery. And I can always change they called it a USB port to a cell phone type if I would like. And then I can use a cell phone charger. They said this is one troubleshooting recommendation they do give. Well, you know, I really don't know how to do that. So this is my fix. I proved that it is working. Anybody having this problem, I really do hope that this works for you. Have a great day, guys, and never stop gaming.